is that we should reduce the load of our people, lighten their loads, not increase it. We should help our people have a more fulfilling life, not have a more difficult life. So this ministry has been given the mission essentially to set up this ministry, that is to set up what we call a whole of government approach, where we get all of you involved and all segments of the society involved in this collective security for all of us. That's what the ministry, that's the mission of the ministry, to work on issues such as counterterrorism, counterinsurgency, cybersecurity, and the prevention and mitigation of crisis. That's the mission the governor has given to the ministry, and that's what we're working hard to set up as a new ministry. Now, our vision is to have a state, by state we mean Imo, of shared prosperity in a secure and safe homeland with respect for human rights and civil liberties, and with value for the lives and well-being of our citizens, residents, and visitors in the state. And the values we want to be held by or operate by includes recognition of each person as a citizen and as a human being, and even when we are conducting security activities, that we respect the civil rights and the liberties of those that we encounter. That we expect excellence always from ourselves and from others, and that we will put service first, that the state and service to the state comes ahead of everything for us. Somebody said that integrity is doing the right thing when nobody is watching. And so we seek to be upright in all we do, so, as you know. So we value teamwork, both within DSA, town unions, the local government area, people, the police, the federal agencies in the state are not under me, but I liaise with all of them in terms of a joint, where we have joint task forces and where we need to get together to share intelligence for the necessary work we all have to do. And then our goal is to hire a staff that reflects the diversity of Imo State, and that will get staff from each local government in such a way that anybody looking at our ministry and our organization of chat will say that we reflect the diversity in local government areas within the state. So that's essentially what we set out to do. As I said initially, Indians are critical to what the governor and the ministry want to do. Governor Hope Uzodinma had set up council or security councils in each autonomous community with the EZEs as the head of those councils. And I think it also includes the PGs, woman leader, the youth leader, or something to that effect. That's the setup that is closest to the communities. So you know, essentially. One of the major concerns we have is this use of illegal drugs, which is turning our young people into things that they are not. Once they are under the influence of those drugs, they do things they ordinarily would not do. And so we have two approaches to that. One is that somebody or some people are supplying these drugs in our communities. Will probably have an inkling of who is distributing this stuff in the communities, right? Dealing with the drug dealers who are the suppliers is one thing. And in that respect, the ministry will deal with it as a criminal issue mainly, meaning that to the extent that we can, because they're bringing this debt to our communities, they're bringing these difficulties to our communities, we will deal with them from a criminal point of view, have the law take its course with respect to them once we know them. But we need to know who they are. That's one. But there is those who are using the drugs. Those who are using the drugs sometimes become addicted to what they are using. Meaning, addiction is that you've taken this thing, it has gotten into your system, and you get to a point where you can't feel good unless you have it, right? You have no control anymore about needing it, and you are prepared to do anything to get it, right? Including selling your baby or, slitting the throat of your grandmother. They're just addicted, they're not themselves anymore. We want to deal with that from a health perspective, meaning we want to get them help, get them into rehabilitation centers, to enable them get withdrawal from the control the drug has for them, right? And then once we have done that, and we can get them away from these drugs, then while they are in rehab, we can get them training, skills acquisition, and all of that. But we want to make sure that if they get back from the rehab centers, they don't go back to the same environment, and then the same dealers are there supplying the same debt to them. So that's where we need local intelligence, which can only come from the grassroots, from Indians and those who work for you, so that you don't have to confront the dealers yourself. If you identify them, let us know. We, along with our federal agency counterparts, will know what to do with the dealers to get them out of the communities. But we need to know who they are. And again, and come to know who they are. And those using know who they get it from. That's not a secret in most of our communities. So that's what I wanted to come and share with you. The trip we are here, I started with Abombise, which is my home base. When they say this is what we're doing, Ngobal and Abombise are the same constituency. So I figured I would go to you next. And then after that, I plan to go to all the 27 local governments and have the same meeting that I'm having with you now.